Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing just like a casual get ready with me, trying out some new products, sharing some of my ride or die products, and just really getting ready and chatting with you guys. This is kind of like my everyday hair and makeup routine. If I have time to do my makeup, if I have time to do my hair, this is generally what I do. It's kind of like my go-to look. So I hope you guys enjoy and find it helpful. And I want to thank TULA for sponsoring today's video. They actually recently came out with some body care products, which I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys. I have been using these for the past week and have really fallen in love. The first product that I want to share with you guys is this TULA Take Care Polish. This is an in-shower body wash. It does have little exfoliating beads in it, and it smells absolutely delicious. So it says it has hibiscus flower and lemon peel in it, so I would definitely say the first initial scent that I get from this is like that tartness of a lemon, but then it's definitely followed up with like a warm, fresh flower. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really good. It's not too tart, it's not too sweet. It's very fresh smelling. Something else about this body wash is it has these little beads in it that are effective and make you feel like you're really polishing your skin and scrubbing away any dead skin cells, but at the same time it's not too abrasive and it still leaves your skin feeling really nice and really soft. You don't need much, a little goes a long way, and I just love the way that my skin feels after using this, and the way the entire bathroom smells after using this is like heavenly. A lot of times after using a scrub, my skin can just feel dry and tight and almost itchy. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that. This body polish just leaves your skin, I don't know if you guys can see that nice sheen, so soft and moisturized feeling. I've mentioned this when I've talked about TULA's face scrubs before, where it doesn't leave your skin feeling tight or dry after. Somehow, even after exfoliating all that dead skin off, your skin is just left feeling so like alive and plump. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's really nice. The other body product that they came out with, I'm completely obsessed with. This is the TULA Take Care and Nourish Advanced Hydrating Body Moisturizer. Comes in this very large tub. It's a very good size, and the product is very thick. So creamy and delicious on the skin. This has a much more subtle scent to it. It's very nice. It's like the lightest kind of sweet, warm scent. I really have to like almost stick my nose in it to smell it though. It's very subtle. So if you're not someone who likes a really scented lotion, I highly recommend trying this one out. I apply this all over my body and I have not been itchy or had dry skin or anything like that since I started using this. I really enjoy it. I'll even apply it like right before bed. My skin always feels better in the morning. I'm completely obsessed and so happy that I was able to try it out and partner up with TULA on this video. I am going to be mentioning two other products throughout the video, some of my faves. One of them is the TULA Eye Balm. This is the Rose Glow and Get It. I love this eye balm. Really nice to apply under your eyes in the morning, before bed, before you apply your makeup. I just love this. You guys can see that nice sheen right here. It has like a cool sheen to it. It has a cooling feeling when you apply it, so it really kind of helps like depuff your eyes, which is why I like to apply it in the morning. But also when I apply it at night, when I wake up, I feel like my eyes are less likely to be puffy and they have that nice sheen underneath that I just kind of wake up looking more awake. So, but also under makeup, it just gives you the nicest glow. I have it on today and I'll use it in this video so you guys can see it in action. But so good. It really moisturizes, and that's one of the things that I love about TULA's products is that they are all formulated with the probiotics and superfoods. They all say it right on the packaging, and so when you're wearing the product, not only are you enjoying, you know, the look of it or the feel of it, but you're treating your skin while you're wearing it as well. And then the other product that I'm going to be using in today's video, and it's what I'm wearing on my lips right now, is the TULA Lip SOS in Blackberry Velvet. That's the one that I'm wearing. This one here is in Strawberry Flush, and then I believe they have a pink lemonade one as well. I'm not sure where mine went. I think it's in one of my bags because I use these all the time. They're so great in the winter because, like I said, with TULA products, they're nourishing and treating your skin underneath while looking pretty on the outside. So I love these. They're lightly tinted, really pretty. I'll give you guys a little swatch here. So they're very shiny and super comfortable to wear on your lips as well. They're not too thick, they're not too thin. They just wear really comfortably and your lips feel nice once the product is washed off or wears off. So I will link all of these products down below for you guys, along with a coupon code to get 15% off your TULA order. So I highly recommend all of their products. I've used their cleansers, their moisturizers, their body care products, and I just have really loved everything that I have tried and used. And one of the things I really appreciate about TULA is they are a doctor-founded, clean and clinically effective skincare and wellness brand. I love a brand that you can trust all of their products and know that your skin is benefiting from them. The other thing I really appreciate and always like to mention about TULA products, they are all cruelty-free and never tested on animals. So that is huge for me. That's something that I always look at on my products. I think we can all agree that that's very important in our products that we're using, to just be conscious of that. And something else I just want to say about TULA, because it's one of the big reasons that I really enjoy supporting them as a company and as a brand, is that they really focus on being real and just healthy rather than perfect, which I feel like in today's world is you know, a struggle with social media. There's filters everywhere, you know, there's editing programs that people are using on their photos, and it just, you never really know what's real and what's not. And they are just really focused on sharing real skin and embracing your skin. I think that is very bold for a skincare company to do. And you know, they're not photoshopping every single photo and taking everyone's pores away and things like that when they share things on social media and whatnot. I just really appreciate that. So I could go on and on because I really do love this brand, but like I said, links will be down below. The coupon code will be down below as well for 15% off. And let's jump right in to the hair and makeup. So first things first, I always apply my TULA eye balm. It's just a really nice way to kind of depuff your eyes, give that kind of glow from within look, and just keep your under eyes really moisturized and healthy looking, which I find is kind of hard in like the colder months. My skin gets so dry and my under eyes kind of look crepey sometimes with makeup on top of them. So this helps avoid that. I like to just do a couple swipes. Next, I'm going to be trying out a new foundation and a new beauty blender. So the beauty blender is by this brand here, Arceli. For the foundation, I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation, and I have mine in the color Teak. So I felt like this was going to be a good in between my spray tan and not spray tan. Right now I have no spray tan. It comes in a really nice glass bottle with a pump. I'm just going to apply it to my fingers. Yeah, definitely looks a little bit tanner than I am right now, but I think it will end up being okay. I don't know how much I need, so. Wow. The coverage of this seems really good. So the sponge is nice. It's different than what I'm used to. I feel like all new sponges tend to like really soak up a lot of the foundation. So I feel like this one did that, but maybe after a few times of using it, it wouldn't do that as badly. That's how I don't know. That's like a common trend I find with makeup sponges, but the foundation is looking really, really good on my skin. For concealer, I'm going in with the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT. This is the full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer in light tan. Just like to apply a little bit of this on the inner corners of my eyes. Down like this. This is not my favorite applicator. You can obviously just put it on the back of your hand or on your fingers and dot it around, but I just do this very gently. I'm like not scratching it on my skin, but can you guys see how nice that lays over the TULA eye balm? It's just like flawless. Okay, I feel like I'm really not going to have to set this foundation. It's looking matte as it is, so I'm not going to do a setting powder today, but I will go in with the setting powder that I've been using, which, this is upside down, is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Transforming Powder. And I just like to take this more on a fluffy brush, and I usually just kind of bring it under my eyes and around my T-zone. But today, I'm going to take whatever's left on my beauty blender and just kind of conceal my lids a bit. Even out that area. All right, then I'm taking my setting powder and I'm just gonna apply that all over my lids. This is just kind of what I have been doing instead of eyeshadow, especially on those days where I have even less time. I do apply a little bit of blush and bronzer in my crease later, but now going on with my bronzer, this is the Anika bronzer in the color Sunbeam. I love this bronzer so much. It's definitely a favorite. It has a really nice sheen to it, as you can see, so when you apply it, it just looks really skin-like and pretty. And I'm taking my Merit brush, just kind of dabbing it in there. I always use the mirror to like spread out the product on the brush, which leaves me with no nice clean mirrors. But I'm just gonna apply this like right under my cheekbone, so not quite in the hollow, kind of a little bit higher than that, and just kind of go up like that on the forehead, jawline, and down the neck. And then whatever's left on that brush, I just kind of like blend on the outside of my lid like that. I then like to dip in with a crease brush just lightly and define the crease a little bit more. This part you can definitely skip, but I just like to do it. It keeps the look very cohesive and natural looking, but does give that like extra dimension to your eyes. And then going in with a new blush. This is the Benefit Georgia blush, and I actually have not used this yet, so let's give her a go. I love Benefit products, so I feel like I'm gonna love this. It looks like it has a really pretty sheen and like it's a light kind of peachy color. Sorry, I'm blinding you with that. Let's see how this looks. Wow, so pretty and so natural. It's definitely peachy. Georgia peach. I get it. I kind of like to swirl it here and then up onto my lid and forehead, chin a little bit, dust it across my nose. That is a really, really pretty, subtle blush, and it looks very skin-like, very easy to apply. So that one was very nice and subtle. I am going to go in with my Wander Beauty Duo Stick. This is in, I should know this color, Berry Whisper in Nude Glow. This is a cream product, but I go back and forth between cream and powders. I've used this over powders before, so I feel confident in doing so. I'm just going to add a little bit of pinkiness to that blush. Like I said, I feel like that blush would be amazing in the summer as like a blush topper. I actually love it paired with this Wander Beauty blush as well, like with the color of my shirt. Just kind of like peachy browns, warm tones. I need all the coffee because the kids have not been sleeping their best. They have been so sick off and on that I just feel like if someone always has a cold or something, that when they lay down, it's keeping them up at night, like a cough, a runny nose. It's just been something for the past like 6 months. So anyway, we didn't sleep great last night, and it's been a time. Highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Hourglass highlighter in the color Champagne Flash. I love this highlighter. It's a cream highlight. I like to apply it either with my finger or with a brush. I'm going in with a brush today. Just kind of saturate it and then tap. This is so pretty. A lot of times I'll take my pinky and just apply a little bit on the inner corners to brighten that area up. And then brows. I have been using this brow duo for a little while. I got this from Walmart. This is by Oma. I can't even read who this is by. It's from Walmart. I'll link everything down below for you guys because I'm probably not pronouncing half of this stuff right, but has a brow pencil on one end and then it's got a tinted brow gel on the other end, and I've been really liking it. They had a whole display of this brand at Walmart, so I was intrigued and I needed a new brow pencil. Actually, I needed a new brow gel. I didn't really need a pencil, but I really, really like this one. I like to wipe some of it off, whoops, because there is quite a bit on the wand. Why can't I speak? And then something kind of weird that I do, because I hate that feeling of like my brows being really wet, because I feel like, can you see the gel on top? Like, what's the situation up close? So I just take the other side of my beauty blender and I just kind of like run it over it. It picks up any of that product that's just kind of like sitting on top of your brows. So I do that to both brows and usually get a substantial amount. So then I feel better, like I don't have just like brow gel sitting on top of my brows. And I'm ready for mascara and then lips, and I'm done. That's all I've been doing. Oh, and setting spray. But then I'll also curl my hair with you guys, and I will update you a little bit on life and everything. Okay, mascara, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is my ride or die mascara. I do like topping this with other mascaras because this can get a little clumpy, a little spidery if you go hard in the paint like I do. I go in with like 3 coats of this and my eyelashes are like all wonky donkey by the end of it. So I do like to go in usually with like a plastic brush mascara. The one that I was using was a Wander Beauty one, which I'll also link down below. I can't remember which one it was, but it had like the plastic brush, and it was perfect combo with this mascara. It really like combed everything out and separated, so I really appreciate that. Also, the Merit mascara I absolutely love. That's another favorite of mine that I like to top this with, because again, it just kind of like combs everything out and keeps it looking a little bit more natural, because I go a little too hard. I just like to apply it close to the root, the first application. So really focus on the root and just kind of like tapping, getting it really, really close to your lash line. Really not pulling it to the tip at all, if you can avoid it. And then going in with a second coat and really kind of pulling it through root to tip. And I like to work fast so that it's not totally dry in between coats, because that can get kind of messy. Coat number 3. They're thin coats, to be fair. Like, I'm just going in 3 separate times and letting it dry about 50% in between each application. This is when stuff starts to get weird. I don't care. I kind of like spidery lashes. I don't know why. But if you don't, maybe just stick to 2 coats or 1. I like crazy lashes, I guess. I never go in on my bottom eyelashes. I don't know why, just on my eyes I don't like it. It makes them look very like, it just looks like too much on mine. So I just really focus heavy on the top, and I just leave the bottom completely blank. If I'm going out or doing something like going to a party or something, which I don't do that often. Sometimes I will take my bronzer and kind of run it on my lower lash line just to add some dimension if I'm going heavier on top. But yeah, on a daily basis, that's all I do. Now let's go in with lips. I'm going to go in with the TULA Lip SOS Lip Treatment Balm. I love this stuff. They actually have 3 colors, I believe. I don't know where my other one is. It's probably in one of my bags or something that I took somewhere. But I have Blackberry Velvet and Strawberry Flush. I think I'm going to go in with Blackberry Velvet. This is the darkest shade. These are so nice. And what I love about them is, just like all TULA products, they have the probiotics and superfoods in them. So it's treating your lips, treating your skin while you're wearing it. In the winter months, I enjoy these because my lips are so dry. And if I want a little bit of color, I always reach for one of these, because they offer great color. The other ones are a lot more subtle. One of them, the Strawberry Lemonade, I think it's called. Okay, I can't talk while I'm doing that. Yeah, the lightest shade is very, very subtle. Like, it's almost like a clear gloss with this very tiny tint to it. They smell good, they feel good, I just love them, and they apply so nicely. Like, for how pigmented this one is, I feel like it could get messy or sloppy really fast, and it has just enough kind of like thickness to it that it stays in place and just looks really pretty. So I'm gonna set it with my setting spray. This is my favorite. It's the Milani Make It Last. They just came out with this ginormous bottle. Like, it looks like a hair care product. It's so big, and I love it because I go through this like no other. So when they only had the little bottles, I'd buy like 2 or 3 at a time because I love it so much. It's super affordable and it just works really well. So go ahead, spray that. And then I try not to raise my eyelashes because they'll touch like my brow bone and it'll be a mess. So something else I like to do after applying my setting spray is just kind of go over everything with my beauty blender one last time. I was checking to make sure I wasn't using the brow gel side. I'm applying brow gel all over my face. But this just kind of presses everything into your skin for like the final time. What am I talking about? So I made the mistake of washing my hair yesterday. I didn't make the mistake. I do this all the time because I don't really have that much time with the 2 kids. But I washed my hair yesterday and just let it air dry. When I let it air dry, just like super relaxed, I just like comb it out and then just kind of leave it. It will air dry straight like this. If I kind of like scrunch it with my hands or whatever, it gets quite a wave and it gets really kind of like kinky under here, which you guys can see that it does even after just like brushing it. So most of my hair will kind of look like this if I, like I said, kind of scrunch it and whatnot. And if I blow dry it, it usually is just like out to here. But regardless, I just washed it yesterday. I didn't apply any products yesterday like I wish I had and usually do or try to do, because my hair just looks kind of flat without it. So I'm gonna backtrack and try to go in with some products. The first one I'm gonna go in with is this Cake the Hot Mess Dry Texture Foam. I really like this to apply to my dry hair, like I said, when I forget to apply products while it's wet. This is just like a foam that you can go in with. I always try to reach in at the root and then kind of apply it throughout. So really nice kind of thick foam. I always go up underneath. Just try to add that volume back in. For me, I feel like it's a little bit harder to add volume if you didn't add any products when your hair is wet. That's just like my hair type. It will just dry very kind of silky and smooth, which I guess is nice, but I like some grit to my hair. Oops, Kyle called me. Oh, that always makes me nervous when the kids are at school.
Babe.
Hi, honey.
How you doing?
Good, what's up?
You want to get lunch?
Oh my God, you scared me. I'm like, what? One of the kids is sick.
No.
Aw, you're so cute. I'm actually almost done. I'm filming right now. I'm filming a Get Ready With Me.
Nice.
So I'm just about to curl my hair and then we could grab lunch.
Yeah, what time are you thinking?
12:30.
I can make that work.
Does that work?
That works for me, babe.
Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. Where do you want to go? What do you feel like?
I don't know. That's up to you. I haven't even had, I don't know. Okay, sounds good, honey.
All right, baby.
We haven't gone out to lunch together in
forever.
like, oh my God, I don't even know the last time we had lunch, just you and I.
I know.
Aww.
I love that.
Yay.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'll finish filming and so I'll just text you and let you know if I'm still on time, but I should be fine for 12:30. I love you.
Bye.
Bye. So freaking cute. Life has been so nuts lately that Kyle and I just hardly ever just get to sit down and chat, and it's just kind of a lot. Like building the house, his deployment, we're living in an apartment right now. Building a house actually adds like a lot onto your plate because there's so many decisions and just extra like work on your normal workload. So that's just a lot. I need a hairbrush. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. I'll add the other texturizing products at the end. So what I normally do is just start at the top of my ear and section it back from there. Wow, my hair feels like twice as thick when I put that product in. And then I split it down the back, pull it to the front, and I just kind of start in the back. So I'm using this Conair 1-inch curling iron. This is my ride or die. I've used this for years. I have it on the second highest setting, which is 360. And I like to wrap it towards the back. Whoops. And I just do like 2 spins. So 1, 2, and release. So it's like a loose curl, and I don't usually curl the bottom, so I like to leave that straight, especially where my hair is a bit shorter right now. It just kind of keeps that length so that it's not like super short when you curl it. Sometimes I will pull it through like this and kind of straighten out that end even more. But if you just want to keep it simple, as long as your ends are like fairly straight, you don't have to do that. I like to, so I use this and kind of slide it down my hair like that. Do it again and slide it through. That's kind of the curl you get. So an update on the house situation, and I apologize, this has just been the longest process ever, like the longest process ever. We are still making some final changes on the house, and they are exterior changes that are gonna like pretty drastically change the look of the house, which is why I haven't shared the exterior or anything yet, because we're waiting on that. We're also still moving some walls on the interior and trying to find a happy place for the laundry room to go. We were like so ready to share the house a couple months ago, like so close, and then since we didn't break ground or anything and we had a little bit more time, I was like, honey, there's a few things I want to go revisit again. So time is not always your friend when it comes to stuff like this. Like, I'm glad because I think when we get into the house, I'll be thankful that I had all this time and these years to decide and figure out what is really gonna work for us. But at the same time, it kind of starts to make you go crazy because there's just so many things you can change, and then you change your mind of what you like, and it's a lot. So we will be sharing our house very soon, which is just super annoying to be still saying because I just want to get that show on the road. It's crazy because Kyle and I originally had planned on getting pregnant again this May, June, July when Ellie turns 2. And now that's like right around the time he will be deploying. So I definitely do not want to try right before he leaves because I don't want to be pregnant with 2 little ones while my husband's deployed. Like, I feel like we just need to focus because our house is going to be done in the fall. Our house should be done in the fall. So I'm going to need all the help I can get to move into our new house and all of that while Kyle's deployed, let alone being pregnant. That's just like not something I want to do. If it happens, then it happens, and we would be totally fine. But it's just not in our plan right now. So where he is leaving so soon, we definitely don't plan on getting pregnant right now because then I would have a newborn while he's gone and he would miss the birth and all of that, which is also something that we don't want to do. So it's looking like right now we're just kind of gonna wait and just like see you know, how everything goes and just kind of focus on the house. And I just feel like I'm so focused on work right now and building my business and our community here on YouTube. I just like really have big dreams and big plans for where we are heading, and I've just been enjoying expanding on my like to know it and on Instagram and whatnot. I just feel like I'm very business minded right now, which is not a time that I want to bring another life into the world. That is where we're at. We also just love our life right now. Oh my gosh, so Knox's daycare has the Bright Wheel app, so they keep you like updated throughout the entire day. And it says that he had a ham and cheese sandwich and peas and milk and that he ate it all, which is like shocking to me. I just found out that he really likes peas. I've offered them to him before and he just didn't really say much, and now I think he realizes that they come out of like the pea pods, which he enjoys eating. So now he loves peas. So he had a bowl of peas last night with his dinner. He had peas for lunch apparently today, but he doesn't like sandwiches. Like, he doesn't eat sandwiches, so for him to eat a ham and cheese sandwich makes me laugh. Like, I would love to see him eat a ham and cheese sandwich. So Elodie had the same thing, cheese and ham sandwich with milk and peas, and it said she ate most of it, so that's good. It's cute. There's little pictures of they send little pictures of them at school. It's so cute. Looks like she's on like a little rocking horse or something. Okay, now for the top layer. This is kind of fun that I get to go like out to lunch with my hubby after this because I'll be hair and makeup done. It's fun. I'm like getting ready for a little lunch date now. I'm excited. Kyle and I have been together for so long, like over 12, I think we're going on 13 years now, which is crazy to me because I'm 28 years old. But backstory, in case you guys are new here, Kyle was my brother's best friend growing up, my older brother's best friend. They were like inseparable. They always were hanging out, and they were always at one another's house, and Kyle would spend like multiple nights at our house in a row, and I just like grew up with him, and he was like obviously kind of like a brother to me. But then when high school hit and feelings got involved and all of that, Kyle was just like so funny, so outgoing, so easy to be around, and I mean, there was a reason why my brother liked being with him all the time, you know. We were both on the varsity basketball team, and the varsity teams like traveled together, so he would text me while we were like on the bus on a ride home or something, and he would tell me good game and stuff like that. So we kind of started flirting like through basketball, which is cute because we both like were very passionate basketball players, and that's kind of where it started. I actually had a boyfriend at the time, so I had to tell him that it wasn't working out, that I guess I found somebody else, but it's all worth it now because obviously Kyle and I were meant to be together. But we did have a short period kind of in like our college years where we would go on like breaks, or we broke up We officially kind of broke up for like 9 months once. It was the worst. Like we both were like, it was the worst 9 months of our lives. Like it was bad. It was good for us in the long run. Like I'm glad that we did that, because now that we're married with 2 kids and all that, it's like kind of funny to look back on those times, like crazy times, I guess I should say, where we both just kind of, you know, had fun and went to parties and all of that. So I'm glad that we actually took that time off, even though it was kind of hard and it did cause a lot of drama for a few years after that. But anywho, I don't even know where I was going with this. But I still get so excited to like go on dates with him, and he still surprises me with flowers here and there, and it's just like really nice to have found like the right person in life. We don't get along all the time, I'll tell you that. Like we argue, we bicker, but we're also just like very real with each other. Like we don't keep things from each other. If there's something bothering us, we tell each other, we talk about it, or we fight about it, whatever we need to do, and then we like get past it. We've been through so much in our relationship. We've been through a lot of life's highs and lows together, and it's just really made us a very strong couple, and I'm just still obsessed with my husband. I love spending time with him. It's literally the best. And the deployment's going to be hard, but I'm just like, I don't know, we sat down the other night and he was like, how are you feeling about the deployment? Which was something he hadn't really asked me. I mean, he had like checked in with me and we've talked about it, but he hasn't really been like, how are you feeling about the deployment? Like, how are you feeling? I know that the kids are going to need that solid like strength, that solid schedule and routine, and just something that's very, very consistent. And I want that consistent thing to be me. And so I think I just have this like, I don't know, it's not even like a shield. It just feels like I know my place in this situation, and I know that I have to be strong for the kids. So that's just like how I'm handling it. I'm just focusing on what needs to get done while he's gone, and making sure that everything is in a solid place and he doesn't have to be worried about us at home. So I'm not lying when I say like that's really how I feel. I'm sad, I'm gonna miss my husband. Of course, I'm worried, I'm scared. Like, of course I am, but overall, I'm just feeling like we've got this. Okay, and then I just usually will pull my hair like this to make sure there's no straight pieces. You can obviously use a mirror to look in the back, which I should probably do. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this Heritage Magic Spell Texturizing Spray and just kind of spray this throughout my hair. I like to get a little bit close to the root underneath, like lift a layer like that and then kind of press it up and then kind of spray throughout. In the back, I just kind of lift and spray. Ooh, I just sprayed myself in the eye. And then taking this Kenra Volume Spray. This is a hairspray, super hold it says, so it's pretty strong. I like to kind of really reach my arm out and spray this so it's like more of a fine mist. And I'll also do this, like part that top section. Just kind of spray the root to give it one more chance at a lift. I feel like that gives, you know, good, look at the difference, like good volume and hold without it being like stiff, I guess. Do the same kind of thing to the back. Ooh, my gosh. Using the viewfinder is not safe while using hairspray. That is it for my get ready with me. I definitely don't have time to do all of this every day. Like I said, I usually do my hair or do my makeup, one or the other, because I usually have about 20 minutes to do all of that and get dressed for the day. My hair I usually curl once a week, and then we'll kind of like ride it out throughout the rest of the week and kind of do like maybe a little clip off to the side or a ponytail or a half up as it gets greasy, and just use my dry shampoo. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank TULA again for sponsoring today's video. I'll leave a link to all of their products down below along with everything mentioned in this video, and I'll also leave my 15% off coupon for TULA down below as well. Highly, highly recommend all of their products. I've gotten so much good feedback from you guys on Instagram who have tried out the products that I've recommended. You guys always say that you love them and are so glad that you tried them, so I love hearing that, and it just like solidifies the way that I feel about the product. So it makes me happy when you guys find products you love too. I hope everyone's year is off to a good start. I look forward to all of the content that I have planned for the rest of this month, and I hope you guys will subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye guys.